Hello, welcome to road.cc. We're here in the Vendée region of France for the grander part of the Tour de France, and we are just a little bit excited to be here with actual Peter Sagan's actual brand new Specialized Venge. Matt, what do you know about this bike? You've been tracking it since it launched last week.
Specialized, as every new bike that comes out, Specialized have spent a lot of time developing this, and they reckon it is of course lighter than previously, stiffer than previously, and more aerodynamic, more efficient than previously.
Ticks all the boxes that you want, basically.
Absolutely.
Lighter, stiffer, more aero. So tell us about the aerodynamics, specifically what Specialized claiming.
Okay, well they reckon in a straight line, straight into the wind, 0 degrees yaw, it's 8 seconds quicker than previously over 40 kilometers. In real world conditions where you're never going to go straight into the wind constantly on a ride, they reckon you're going to gain more time than that. Okay.
Right, and so Specialized obviously have one of the most sophisticated aero testing facilities in the world. They've got their own wind tunnel, so this is all done in-house. It's ground up.
Yeah, right.
Device.
Even more than that, in that this time around, Specialized have used their own software that they've developed to build this bike in the design process, called their free shape optimization software, and it's able to analyze millions of potential tube profiles and so it's going to perform both in terms of aerodynamics, but more than that as well in terms of stiffness and so on. So they're confident that they've developed the best bike that they can.
And part of that development, obviously, we can see disc brakes, and as we understand it, there isn't a rim brake option. So
no, there's not.
Part of that development was deciding that disc is the way forward and faster.
Yeah, I mean, and not just Specialized. Propel from Giant, that was launched this time last year, was it, is disc brake only in the new option. So all the big brands are deciding they're going down that route. It has certain advantages in that they don't need to accommodate the rim brakes at the top of the fork, obviously. It's got other challenges as well, but they've just got to come up with one solution, and that's the route that they're going down.
Yeah, and the gearing as well, no option for mechanical shifting here. This is electric only.
Yeah, electronic shift only, which is more unusual. The idea there is that in order to get internal cable routing for mechanical, is quite difficult, because the cables, you can't put cables around as tight corners as you can with a wire. You don't have to make so many compromises with wires as you do with cables, so it makes life a whole lot easier. And if they just want one single version of the bike that's as aerodynamically efficient as possible, then cable electronic shifting is the way forward, they feel.
Right, so moving on from cables, where it's all neatly integrated at the front. This bar is fairly unusual. Can you run us through
Yeah, so this is the Aerofly. This is the second version of it. Like the whole bike itself, Specialized claim that it's lighter, stiffer, more aerodynamically efficient than previously. Of course they do. The stem, incidentally, they reckon is super stiff. So Sagan has previously used a zip stem, which other sprint type riders, which you can include in there, they've also, because of its massive amount of stiffness, but Specialized reckon that they've come up with something here that's even stiffer. And
it's important that it's stiff in this. It's a pretty long stem, so I mean that's where you're going to want the stiffness.
I think
right?
This is like a 140mm stem.
140.
Sagan isn't the tallest guy in the world, so that's a pretty long stem for a bike of this size. Yeah.
Right. What else do we know about the bike? The weight. What's the weight compared to like the previous Venge?
Yeah. Specialized are claiming 960 grams for the frame, which isn't super light in terms of the overall picture of road bikes, but for an aero bike, it's lightweight. Specialized also reckon that the module, the Venge module, the frame, the fork and so on is 460 grams lighter than previously, with a lighter fork than before. And Specialized reckons 7.1 grams for a 56 centimetre bike, fully built up, which the UCI's weight limit is 6.8 kilograms, so not a massive amount over that. They couldn't go much lower. They could only lose 300 grams if they wanted to.
Right. So moving on, let's have a look at the components. What's Sagan running on his bike? What have we got here?
Yeah, so the team are one of the many teams that run Shimano. Nearly everyone uses Shimano Di2, and this is the version with hydraulic disc brakes, obviously.
Yeah, and he's running a Specialized power meter, am I right there?
Well, you know what? It is, yeah, which we've not really seen much of. So, yeah, that's exactly what he's running down there. His chain set is a 54, yeah, 54-42.
54-42, so running pretty big gears for the first stage.
Yeah, it's not particularly hilly first couple of stages.
So moving on to the aesthetics of the frame, what are we thinking of this colourway? It's pretty loud and pretty proud.
Yeah, it is. It looked pretty cool to me. It's very glittery, but I don't mind that one bit. In a
little bit 70s.
1970s top of the pops kind of a way. I think it looks great. One little feature, you've got Sagan's initials on the top tube up there, and then tucked away on the inside of the chainstay down there, you've got the years 215, 216 and 217, which are his 3 world champion years.
So no rainbow stripes, not to disrupt the colourway, but we've just got the years instead.
Usually it's any excuse to put on the rainbow stripes, but I don't think this one needs it.
No. We hope you've enjoyed checking out Sagan's stunning new Specialized Venge with us today. We'll be bringing you plenty more tour tech over the Tour de France over the next couple of weeks. Remember to like this video and subscribe to road.cc's YouTube channel, and we will see you next time.